In Northwest news, Washington state government is bringing in more tax money than expected as the economy continues to improve. The Economic and Revenue Forecast Council said today the tax collections over the next 2 years will be more than $200 million greater than projected when state lawmakers adjourned at the end of June. Total revenue over that time period is now forecast to be nearly $33 billion. State projections still aren't accounting for any money that could be raised from looming introduction of taxed marijuana sales. Washington state's unemployment rate increased slightly for the second straight month, even as the state added an estimated 5,300 jobs from July to August. Officials with the State Employment Security Department said earlier today that the jobless rate for August was 7%, up slightly from July's rate of 6.9%. Industries that saw the largest job gains included government, retail trade, and wholesale trade. More than 242,000 people were unemployed and looking for work last month, including 102,000 who claimed unemployment benefits during that same time period. This week, Grant County cleaned up after the thunderstorm on Sunday night. Now Colorado is working on cleaning up the mess left behind by floods.
As the floodwaters slowly recede in Colorado, response teams warned stranded residents it was their last chance to leave or risk having to wait it out for an indefinite period.
They said, today or never, that's it.
The warning for people and pets.
We had two groups of people with pets in tow in kennels who were actually running for the helicopter.
As people got in touch with their families, the number of missing continued to drop. But in Lyons, one of the hardest hit areas, a popular former teacher remains missing after he defied a mandatory evacuation order and tried to return home. Search parties have been looking for Gerald Bolin since Monday.
He was very sensible. I find it amazing that he would do something that would put himself in harm's way. But you just never know under these circumstances.
Cleanup efforts are just beginning, and for many, things may never be the same.
All of this here was a front yard with cottonwood trees and lawn and a garden, and there was never been water up here before.
Initial damage assessments have begun trickling in, but many areas remain inaccessible. The Federal Emergency Management Agency says over 6,400 disaster victims have applied for federal assistance. State officials estimate more than 19,000 homes have been destroyed. Maggie Mazzetti, The Associated Press.
And on a lighter note, some of us remember the Rainier Beer Giant Red R. You could see it when driving on Interstate 5. Tully's Coffee replaced the R with a green T when it moved into the building in 2000. Now Tully's is removing its sign in favor of the iconic R, which topped the brewery for about 50 years. The new 12-foot R to be installed in November is a replica. The original is at Seattle's Museum of History and Industry. Help clean a beach, get a free beer. That's the deal for volunteers Saturday at the Poorhouse Craft Beer Tap Room in Port Townsend. The Peninsula Daily newspaper reports volunteers have to register with the Marine Science Center in the parking lot. They'll be assigned to a beach and asked to record what kind of trash is collected. The information will be compiled as a part of the Ocean Conservancy's International Coastal Cleanup Day. Volunteers who bring the trash and information back to the Poorhouse will get one free beer. That's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow. After you get back from the beach, of course.